Good afternoon, Oakdale Middle School students. This is Mr. Woolley. And remember, the information contained in this video is intended to be viewed only by the students in Mr. Woolley's classroom. By watching the video, you agree that you will not record or share the video with anyone who's not a student in Mr. Woolley's classroom. Alright, we got lesson 23, the volume of a right prism. We only have a few examples here for you that are fairly simple to work through when it comes to volume, and then we'll go ahead and give practice a try afterwards. So we start off with, if I want to know what the area is. Well, the area of this grid here, well, it's a 6 by 6 grid. You see there's 36 squares. No big deal. But that's for area. That's a two-dimensional shape. In volume, we are going to go ahead and work with three-dimensional solids, like, for example, rocks, baseballs, people. They're not going to fit perfectly into some flat piece of paper. Even though it's hard to calculate the volume of things that aren't regular, we can still find the volume that they have. So we'll start off by finding area of regular types of volumes and stuff. As we look at this problem right here, the volume of a right prism. A right prism means it's like a normal shaped object. It's not like weird with other edges sticking out that are not normal to the shape. It says, what's the volume of the right prism pictured on the right? So we can see in this picture here, it's made of cubes, not squares like this was. This is actually made of three-dimensional things like cubes. Well, I still have a length of 6 and a width of 6. So length, width, base height, whatever you want to refer to it as. You got 6 each direction there. And it is only one layer. So the depth of this, or the height of it, is only one layer. So really it's 6 times 6 times 1, 36 cubic units. Or the little tiny 3 after that means cubic units as well. So there's 36 little cubes in this particular picture. Now, to find the volume of any right prism, this will be our formula that we're going to use for volume. You're going to multiply the area of the right prism's base by the height of the prism, and that's it. So you'll see V equals, and then you got a capital B times H. The capital B means area of the base times the height. Now, it's important to think of this as area of the base, this B, when you get to problems like a triangular prism like right over here. All right. Volume is the area of the base times the height. So the matching triangles here in this picture would be considered the base. The base isn't the bottom on a triangular prism. The triangles themselves are considered the base of the prism. Because on a prism, it's two shapes connected by a series of rectangles. So if you notice how we have a triangle here, there's a rectangle shape in the bottom, rectangle piece on the side, a rectangle piece on this side as well. So the base is considered to be a triangle here. Now the base measures 4, and it's not a right triangle, so they give me the altitude by 1/2, what we're going to call 0.5. Now remember, triangles base times height divided by 2. So you take 4 times 0.5 divided by 2, and 4 times 1/2 would be 2, and 2 divided by 2 gives you 1. Then all you got to do is times it by the distance between the two triangles, or the two bases. Well, as you can see, it's 6.5, or what we're going to call 6.5. So we found the area of the triangle was going to be 1. The distance between the two triangles is 6.5. So 1 times 6.5 means you get 6.5 cubic meters. So in any triangular prism, find the area of the particular triangle you see on the outside of each part here. They're the same ones, so all you got to do is find the area of one of them and times it by the distance you have between the two of them. So technically this is laying down, so it doesn't look like height, but it's considered to be the height. 6.5 is the height. All right. Now, they want us to find the volume of this particular object, like a little house type of shape. Well, we've already figured this part out here. That's the 6.5. I'm already done with that. As far as rectangular prisms go, you guys will love these. These are super easy to work with. Any rectangular prism, if you want the volume, the area of the base is length times width. That's the area of the base times the height. So really, it's like 4 times 6.5 times 6.5. So just the bottom part alone, the 4 times 6.5 give me 26 times 6.5, 169. Add both sections together, and there's our final answer. So rectangular prisms, they're very fast and very simple to work with. Length times width times the height. There you go. That's how you find those ones. So as a fast hint, the volume of a rectangular prism or a cube is length times width times height. A cube is even easier because the length, width, the height, they're all the same number. It's just, so if I had a cube that had measurements of 5 on the side, 5 times 5 times 5. So rectangular prisms and cubes are very simple. So, all right, go ahead and give your practice in Schoology a try today. Thanks for watching.